Hello guys, welcome to our channel. In this video, we continue learn about the completing the square with the coefficient for a square is a different to 1. In previous video, we have learned about the completing square with a equal to 1. So a equal to 1, maybe I want to remind you is some example like this is a equal to 1. Yeah, so this is a quadratic have the coefficient for a square equal to 1. So in this video, we completing the square with a different to 1. For example, we have 2a squared plus 4x and plus 16. Okay, you can using y equal to here for quadratic function. So we are using completing square with the basic identity is a square plus 2ab plus b square equal to sum of the square a plus b and square outside, or another one is different square of difference a minus b and square outside. Okay, and of course in for this equation we are using the first identity because we have here the only plus. The first step I want to complete this square is because you have a lot of exercise. I just practice about the completing the square with x equal to 1. So I think we can change from the x different to 1 in this equation become to the new ones with the coefficient for x square equal to 1. So I will take 2 outside of this function and I have open bracket for the remains. So inside the bracket you have x square here, and this is not 4 anymore because you take x outside because we call it is a factorizing, and the remains is 2x and 16 here. When you take 2 outside the bracket you only have the h. Okay, so inside the bracket we have the quadratic equation and you can use it completing the square with x equal to 1 because now the coefficient for x square only 1 here. So the second step, we continue with the main technique in the previous completing the square. So unchained for a square plus we can imagine a square here is a square and a square plus 2ab a here, and the number for b have to be 1. So we add the 1 square and you take the minus 1 square, and then you rewrite for h. Okay, so unchain the outside brackets and the first 3 terms inside the bracket here you can combine and h plus 1 and square, just square sum, and the outside we have the minus 1 and h, and we take the 2 outside unchain. Now unchain continuously with h plus 1 and square, minus 1 plus h we got the plus 7, and then you can from here you can take expand this equation you take 2 times with h plus 1 square inside bracket and 2 in time for 7, so we have the 16 14 here. So here is the result. Okay, so the main technique for the completing the square with the coefficient for a square is different to 1 is you should take change in order to the coefficient for x will become to 1 again. And here is my technique. I take the coefficient of x squared outside and we change both the second term inside in the original function, and then you take the completing square with x equal to 1. Okay, with a equal to 1. Okay, this is the first example. And the second one we will try is y equal to 3a squared plus 18h and plus 27. Okay, so the coefficient of h squared here is 3, so I take 3 outside and I will set the bracket. You have h squared inside in the first term and the second term is 6h, because 3 times 6h we have the 16h, and the remain is 9. Okay, So apply for the identity a square plus 2a and b. So the number for b have to be 3 because the 2 times x times 3 you have the 6x. And the last one is b square. And because you add to b square, so you have to minus b square for unchained, the original function. And we will write for 9. Okay. So the first 3 terms of inside the bracket, you can combine them. It is the sum of the square. X plus 3 will square outside and minus 9 and plus 9. So the outside of the bracket is minus 9 plus 9, so it is 0. And why we expand here, we have x times x plus 3 square because 3 times 0 will be equal to 0. Okay, so here is my result. Okay, different to 1 for h for a, so we continue with the that's like x. Okay, and that is the 2 example for completing the square with a different to 1. So we can practice with another one by yourself or with your partner. 1, 2, 3, and the last one. Okay, so thank you so much for watching my video, and don't forget subscribe and like and share this video. Thank you so much.